So when you yank it, it does nothing, but you yank it really freaking. Oh, hi, good morning, everybody. Sorry. No,
Good morning.
we'll talk about it later, Joe. Come on.
Busted.
I seem to always get busted right before,
Good
Damn, I
morning,
should know
everybody.
better. I'm never letting him host.
Never, 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 never. How are you? That was fun.
Okay. If you've never seen us before, you right away understand our sense of humor now. That's about right.
Hmm.
Although, were you expecting that, Joe?
No, I was not.
Do you keep forgetting?
Yeah, I just keep forgetting, that you're
I
going to do
love
something
it.
different.
Even better. I'm gonna do
Hello,
something
how are you?
for
Forever love Trump.
Halloween. Forever love Trump.
Yes, we do.
Ugh.
Trust him. I trust him. I trust him. I trust him
Uh, oh, jeez,
wholeheartedly.
my sister just woke up. Darn it.
I really do. I really trust Trump. I really do. With everything. Yes. I would protect his family. I would. Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I
Yeah, you
would.
would. You would.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
Hello, sweetheart. Good
Oh,
morning.
hi, Ela. How are you? Ela's watching us.
Yeah, I know. I say
Hey,
good
Joseph.
morning, sweetheart.
Oh, you know more than
Well,
me.
are you
Trust.
excited or just silly this morning? I don't
I'm
get it.
silly. My back hurts.
I've been up for over 24 hours, well over 24 hours
Hey,
now.
God, I can't do
I couldn't sleep. Bro, I couldn't
that.
sleep. Joe! Joe!
Oh, I could not
Joe!
do that.
Joe!
Uh,
Couldn't sleep.
I can't.
And that's life, right?
Yeah, I don't know how I just
Morning, Joseph.
I
I,
can't do it,
it's
guys.
not like I wanted to.
I know it's a lot.
I'm just, my mind starts racing some nights, I'm usually pretty good with this, but some nights it's worse than others. And last night was a particularly bad night. And then between that and the dogs, and then my husband woke up at like 5, and I was like, oh, screw this. Like everything went downhill from there. I'm like, no. Because then all the dogs woke up. My sister got up, uh, took out the dogs earlier. Then she was lucky. She went back to sleep. We're all having trouble sleeping, actually. John's doing better, and the rest of us are. Ain't that life? Ain't that a kicker?
Ain't it a kicker?
Something like that.
Oh,
So, what do we have to talk about today?
oh, just a couple of things.
Just a couple things. I don't think so. You were kind of upset about one thing. Oh, what was it? Arizona?
Yes,
Arizona, ice
Arizona, which is a
cream.
battleground state, right?
Yes. Yes.
Just right next, the
Yes,
state right
sir.
next to me. They're
Yes.
taking on and doing what we're doing. I've been trying to tell everybody they've been doing it for a while. They're doing it here. I can guarantee you they're doing it in California. They have allowed the illegal aliens to vote. These people should not be allowed to vote at all in any of our elections because you cannot go, as an American, you cannot go and you are not welcome in any other country to vote in their election. They do not want you. They do not want your influence at all whatsoever. They hate you, yet they all come over here to get your money.
Wow.
Wake up, people. Good God. It's just freaking ridiculous. So Arizona is going to let people vote. There's 218,000 people that have unconfirmed citizenship, and they are going to be allowed to vote in the presidential race. So guess whose votes should actually not count?
Huh.
Arizona.
So, We've had a few of these, right? Because I remember you mentioning, I think it was Wisconsin. Don't hold me to that. Like less
Yeah, I
than
think
two
it was,
weeks ago,
I believe it was Wisconsin.
or was it one of the M states? It might have been more than
Minnesota.
one, come to think about it.
Might be Minnesota too, but I know New Mexico does it. I've been telling everybody we do it. They do it here. Even though they say they don't, they do. They
Hmm.
do it in California. I know they're doing it. I know they are. Look, these people come here, they need work. Granted. But now there's work down there. Now there's work. Because why? Because all of our manufacturing is down there or in other countries.
Yep.
We don't manufacture nothing. We assemble, but we do not manufacture anything anymore.
Makes me wonder if we were ever a good country at all. We've always been compromised.
To a certain extent, I believe we were. But back a long time ago, when we weren't really connected to the government per se, that's when life was a lot better. Yeah, it was harder. It was a lot harder. But government screws everything up.
But is it, what would I believe, Joe?
Is it true?
I wouldn't believe it's the government, would I? Who took over the governments? The rich and the powerful. Who are the rich and
Yeah.
the powerful? The Masons. Who are the Masons? The cabal, the
But they
Illuminati.
control the little people by with money. And that's what they do.
Oh, it trickles down. The Reagan's trickle down theory now totally makes sense to me. I always
Doesn't
said I
it?
was bad at economics, but
Doesn't
that
it?
never
Yeah.
made sense to me at all. Okay. So,
Mhm.
in fact, it's almost laughable. Not that I'm going to go and explain it because, God,
Yeah.
I
Only this isn't money. This is
it
power,
doesn't
trickle down
matter. It
power.
now fucking makes sense. It's
Yeah.
the way it happened, the way he
Trickle
saw
down
it
power.
before his
Right.
mind went, guys. Not just because he was shot. Well, he was shot
Uh,
because he knew. He knew Nancy was a bad girl. She was a
but he
bad,
couldn't
bad
get away
girl.
from her.
No.
He could
Oh no.
not get away from her. Because
She was,
to me, it always looked like he was standoffish of her. Just seen
well,
that.
that man was a good-looking man. He was in the he was in the movies. You
Yes,
know,
he was.
he
He was
could
a
have had
B
many a
movie.
person, but
Mhm.
he went with
He
her.
was a B movie star. Saw all those movies. I love that dude, man. I used to love those B movies.
The movie
I love the
star.
B movie. I did. Yeah.
Remember, you can't use reason and logic with people that don't know the difference between a boy and a girl.
Yeah. It's pretty sad.
Amen.
It's pretty
That
sad.
is in Women for Trump. Very good, Women for Trump. Good morning, Zachary. I knew it. They all took a nice morning, mid-morning, early morning nap, actually, and now,
Oh wow, they
oh,
even
hi,
broke it
Matt. You
down.
see, I knew it. We should have done an open,
Yeah, listen, they
but I'm
broke
so
it down.
tired.
All those the voters, the 218,000. This is how they are registered. 79,000 of them supposedly are registered as Republicans. 61,000 of them supposedly are registered as Democrats. 76,000 of them have no party affiliation.
The only good thing is
Now, let me tell you,
maybe yours behind.
they would tell them how to register so that they would have more Republicans, or they would say that they have more Republicans registered. So that's how they screw everything over. It's like, well, there's more Republicans, so it must be the Republicans doing it. It's their fault. See, you see how they do that? But it's all in all of those 79,000 that are registered as Republicans, they're probably all told you better vote Democrat. See, and they do because they're afraid that the government is going to come in and throw them out of the country. So they do what the government tells them to do. And the
Mm.
government says, if you do what we tell you to do, you can stay here and we'll let you buy a house. And that's what they
Oh,
did.
what's up with you, Joseph?
So
Sorry, Joe, are you done? I didn't hear the whole thing
is
anyhow.
our immigration system broken? Broken? Yes. They broke it. It's them that broke it. They always break everything. Always.
That's what communists do.
Yeah. They broke it. Not
Did
anybody
you
else. They keep
expect them
saying
to
it,
be
man.
like, hey, we're communists, nice to meet you.
Yep.
Here's extra bananas? I don't know.
Yeah.
What were you expected, Joe?
Do you know how you fix the border? Do you know how you fix the border problem in the
Get rid of
immigration
the
system?
communists.
You know how you fix it?
Put
You want me to
Trump in
tell you how you
office.
fix it?
There's
There's
two.
one way to fix it. It's the
What?
easiest way to fix it, man.
Finish the
All you
wall?
have to do,
Three?
all you have to do is one thing:
What?
follow the law that are already
Yeah.
on the books. That's it. That fixes the immigration system right fucking there.
Yeah, it's kind of
They broke.
ridiculous.
Sorry, they broke it.
It's kind of ridiculous that they have these laws
Mm-hmm.
recently put in about like illegals being able to vote. When you actually, if you follow the Constitution now, I'm like I said, we should go over it little by little because it's really not that difficult to understand when you get some of the old wording.
Mm-hmm.
But this should not have been.
No.
Alabama 2020 decided. North Dakota. Um, in 2022, we had Arizona, Florida, Louisiana, and Ohio. And in 2024, Iowa, Kentucky, Missouri, and South Carolina all decided no illegal voting. There'll be
Good.
no
I
such
love
thing.
those states. Love
Right.
those states.
So this has happened in the last 4 years. People acted right away. See what? But Arizona is one of them in 2022. You were talking about Arizona, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has it there. Non-citizen voting in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So they're changing a law they already have enacted.
Right. But everybody is starting to snap
Phenomenal.
though,
What?
because they're starting to snap though. I think this is going to be.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
what
since
it's
we're catching them,
supposed to do.
well,
Like a
look what 60
rubber
Minutes
band.
did.
We can't go that much further, man. We're gonna,
Well, 60
like
Minutes
I
is
said, we're gonna hit
liberal.
rock bottom. You gotta go
They
fuck
just
it
popped
up.
them. They,
What?
the liberals just popped the liberal organization, so that's a good thing. With 60 Minutes hitting Harris over the illegal aliens, they blamed her for it.
Oh, 60 Minutes? Dad
Yes,
used
it
to
was
watch
60 Minutes. Yeah.
fuck the CBS. We watched 6:30 to like, I don't
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, then Wheel of Fortune. We were typical. But he had to watch that, and on Sunday, the 60 Minutes. I
Yeah.
learned a lot.
Well,
I missed a few of the old.
they kept asking her why did the border crossings increase, and she kept saying they didn't increase. We're taking steps to take care of it. We're it's the Republicans. They don't want to vote for us. We've been throwing bill after bill. They're not
What?
willing to work with us. That's what she said.
Wait, you're kidding.
The border
Where did you
security
get
bill
this
they
article? I'm just
it,
curious.
it's comes from Fox News.
Oh, of course.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
Fox News is reporting on 60 Minutes on CBS.
Yeah.
That used to be against their ethics, code of ethics or something, the
Mhm.
man of war or something. I don't know. There was always four horses. They went the opposite way.
He told her that the arrivals quadrupled when this last administration took over right after Trump, and she said, "Well, we're taking steps. It's a long-standing problem, and solutions are at hand. And from day one, literally, we've been offering solutions. But the Republicans won't deal with us.
Bad Republicans. It's all your
Bad
fault
guys,
because the
bad guys.
Democrats have certainly been in charge a lot less
Yeah.
in the
All you
last
guys want to do is build a wall.
60, 70 years. Build a wall.
That's
All
it,
in
man.
all, it's just another
Another
brick
brick in
in
the
the
wall.
wall. I need sleep, Joe. Let's get through this morning. Like the poor girl. I can't, and I'm listening to so many people lately, and usually I've been taking it easy, and I realized that I gotta go back to taking it easy. I gotta stop listening to people. They're so bad. They make me angry. I don't
I
want
know.
people making me angry.
I know.
Some of them are good. You used to remember JJ?
Yes, I do.
Maybe Ela even remembers JJ. I'm sure
Do.
some people. I liked him because he had a brother in Alaska. Or was he in Alaska? Was it him?
JJ? No,
Yes.
I thought JJ was right around uh Nebraska, something right around.
It was his
Yeah.
brother then was in Alaska. And I liked when that was why I watched him, really. I didn't care much about anything else, but his brother would tell these things from Alaska. It was his brother then.
Mhm.
And now I have a couple of people in Alaska and I love it. Like there's a rabbi I've been listening to on and off for, I don't know, a couple of years, maybe 3 years. He's really good. See, there are a lot of things still up my sleeve. A good magician never lets all the tricks out at once, right?
Mhm.
Um, he's excellent, excellent. For people that can't actually handle it on the spiritual level. Since I've been always unsure of religion and I just love spirituality, I love people. You're my brothers and my sisters and
Mhm.
I relied on him for a while. Again, I go off and on, but he was really good. He's open, he's awake. You're gonna like him. And there's one other from Alaska, and there's a couple other that I've been watching really early from around, it's better to watch around the world than it is American bullshit anyhow.
Yeah.
That's all Americans know how to do is bullshit. Get down to the nitty gritty ASAP or get the fuck out of my face. Like, I don't want to deal with you. Ditto. Oh, you know what? Maybe because sometimes he speaks Yiddish. You might like that. Oh, good. Puppy had to go to the vet. He yelped. He yelped a couple of times while going to the bathroom, but he's fine. I just got my message. All right. I love hearing that. That makes me now maybe I can sleep, right?
Yeah.
What's next? You talked about 60 Minutes. You talked about Arizona. Did you talk
Elon
about
Musk,
Kamala?
yeah,
Kamala
Elon Musk,
DeSantis?
Elon Musk
Can't
says
say.
he's fucked if Trump,
Ugh.
Kamala wins. He says they're gonna get him. I believe they are because they
Oh,
took out the mattress guy and they took out Giuliani and they took Flynn. They took their lives away. See,
really?
yeah,
Prove it. Can you
well,
really prove it to me?
they supposedly did it. I mean, they did it on in the
What
media.
did they need? Gold and riches to live, or did they need a bunker?
Well, you got to have a house to live in, so
A
that
bunker.
helps. Well, of course,
You're
you
not
got to have a
understanding
bunker.
me. You think someone like Giuliani's living on the streets? How bad is that? I mean, no, come on,
Yeah.
guys. No. And everybody sacrificed. Everybody is sacrificing. Everybody in their own way. We do, Joe.
We do. Yeah. Yeah, more's coming up. Huh.
Just stop. It's stop. It's like it has to be done. If it's not done, if it doesn't look serious enough, who would fucking believe it? I'm not arguing with you, hon. You know that, but
Yeah, I know. I know you aren't. I know what you're
it
saying.
is what it is. It has to be done a certain way.
I apologize.
Like I'm looking at all these hurricanes and I'm like, how can I still believe there's a reason for this?
I'm sorry.
Morning.
Dip my dairy and just got up.
I know.
I've been needing a little coffee.
Well, you're still a
Yeah.
couple of hours early.
I'm cool.
I can't wait to go back to sleep. Mike Lindell is gone.
Yeah. So this last name was that Harris called I guess called DeSantis selfish and utterly irresponsible, right?
Yeah.
And then she tried to call him, right? Because of the hurricane and everything come.
Okay.
And then so he didn't answer.
Who has time to answer? Who
So
wants?
do you think it was right for him to not answer her call?
Yeah, it was about right. It was pretty like,
Yeah. I wouldn't answer the call either. Me?
I mean, what kind of, that's not even a question because that's exactly what he would get. A cackling bitch that has nothing to offer, no wisdom, no words of wisdom, no kindness, no handout, and definitely no money or support or whatever. Shit could have been. DeSantis did well during the last hurricanes, though. But then it's the state that's used to it. And he's lived there long enough to know about it. I mean, even we understand it too. Well, there's not much to understand when everything is very windy and rainy
Right.
and floods and All right, wait. What did you mean? Ela, Mike Lindell is gone.
Yeah.
He was a poet in the 1600s that used to write things about war and changing
Yeah. Where is he?
in politics. Well,
Thanks everything from the man.
I'm confused. What does she mean, Mike Lindell's
Where
gone?
is Mike Lindell?
I don't know. I mean, do you watch RSBN and, you know, own all that and they still have his codes for his products?
Mhm. But he's not around. He hasn't been in the news. He doesn't say anything.
Mike Lindell shrank and changed into J.D. Vance.
Yeah, but didn't you notice how he's gone
Figured out a way.
he's all of a sudden out of the public eye?
Because it's a rotating game.
All of them are on. They're it's like a going through. They come up and they go through.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
the
That's
public
exactly
eye,
it.
and they're gone one after the other.
Oh, no, Ela said, I thought Joe said they took out the mattress guy.
Yeah, right. Didn't they?
Did you
Where
say
is
that?
he? Where is he?
They took out the mattress guy. I
That's what
love
I
it.
did say.
I
My
just,
pillow guy. Yes,
I know, Joseph,
yes.
but it's just so funny how Joseph, it's all like, me too. It's like I don't care enough to know his name. The mattress
Mattress guy. Mike
guy.
Lindell. They did
The
it to
ex-Coke
yeah, you
user.
told
I
me.
mean, don't forget these things, people, because you know what? You don't want to meet your heroes.
Yeah.
You never do. Sometimes people do really good things to look good.
Mm-hmm. And they're not really that good.
Right. Like an affectation, but in mannerisms, right? Like women put on makeup and nails, to look
Mm-hmm.
real pretty.
And
Well,
then they take it
people
off
dress
and
up their ego. Not saying Mike Lindell's a bad guy. I'm just not surprised about anything, and nothing will
I would.
surprise me at all, ever. You okay? Is Darian bothering you? Does he want his Wheaties? So I had
Oh,
to fry
yeah.
him over some Wheaties
Yeah.
and what, hard-boiled eggs maybe, or scrambled eggs with cheese. I'll put it in an envelope with the green. I'll make sure it has green sauce, hot green chili, and he'll eat it no matter what it is. As long as it has that green shit in it,
Yeah.
he'll eat it. Like, or does he prefer the red?
The green shit.
The green
Some
shit.
some people don't like
The
chili.
mattress guy, right?
Some people don't like green chili. Some people don't like chili.
Oh God, I
Yeah.
can't handle it much anymore. Has to be very light. But I used to tell them, I'd be like, make me cry. I want to cry.
Hot chili.
If I'm not crying, it's not hard enough.
Yeah, I
It
like
took
chili.
me a long time to heal my stomach after years and years of abusing it.
Mm.
Well, it's not just one specific chili that, your culture gets used to. I have tried many cultures' chilies,
Mm-hmm.
from ghost pepper seeds, homemade ghost pepper seeds, to like, I've definitely tried red and green and yellow curries and chili. Oh, forget it.
It's not about the heat, it's about the
No, the
flavor.
spice, I know. Mm.
There's different flavors, but the heat adds to it.
Oh, wait, if I could find it. Why don't you talk? Wait, do we have another thing to talk
Mm-mm.
about? Are we done? Are we done?
Oh,
Darn it to
oh.
heck. Because I really want to.
That Jean Pierre, she just got promoted to a new role in the White House. The press secretary.
Yeah, she's not press secretary anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I guess she got a new promotion. What is
Or
what,
is she
what it
doing
is?
two things because nobody else wants to work there?
Oh,
She's juggling the five Fed
she's
jobs,
promoted to
like the
senior
editor.
advisor to the president. They've got an idiot advising another idiot.
The blind is leading the blind. Come,
Yeah,
guys,
exactly. The blind leading the
you can't
blind.
seriously believe.
Here, go this way. Oh, which
You
way?
can't.
Over there.
If we didn't have good guys, we would be destroyed. Please, please stop thinking of movies and start thinking realistically. Biden was in control for 4 years now.
Uh-huh.
A senile old man since day one.
Right.
Since before day one. Since
Since
he had
before he ran.
lobotomies. He had
Yep.
2 brain surgeries.
Mm-hmm. The guy is out of his head.
So anybody could have taken us out.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody. Or destroyed a city or two. You
Or
know,
didn't they?
what happened? Nothing happened.
They're preparing to now because they know we're fighting back.
I don't think so. I don't think there's
Mm-hmm.
anybody left to fight. That's my point.
No,
If we were in fucking trouble, it would have shown by now.
true.
I mean, it doesn't take very long for communism to, I mean, all right, gas prices doubled, tripled even, in certain states. And then of course your food and your bacon went up 4 times as much and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not waiting on lines, right? That's true communism. When
Yeah.
you're fucking waiting online all day for bread,
Mm-hmm.
right? You would believe that this still happens in countries.
Yeah.
And that's not because of communism, it's because of a tyrannical government.
Yeah. Congress has become
A
a
cabal,
bastion of traitors.
bastion of
Yep.
traitors.
That's right. They
Bullshit.
are.
What? Why? Why did that
They're
pop?
just traitors. They're traitors to
I
the
know
American
that, but I'm
people.
just wondering why that popped into your
I don't know. Just did.
so when your beautiful little head.
Weird
I
things
wasn't gonna
always
open this
pop
up
into
with
my
my
head.
choice.
Sometimes it comes out my mouth.
I know. I get that. I'm trying.
Uncontrollable stuff too.
Okay, I found it. I found it. Okay. So I was reminded of this. I did see this long ago. I forgot about it. I actually saw it on an SL. I need to go to sleep. SNL. I really need sleep, guys. Joseph, he's on 36 hours. I'll be praying for you as much as I know how, and for all those people in the South. Dear Lord, it's hard, but you know what? If I'm being tested, then so be it. Um, Anyhow, let's have a little fun. Tell me if you can hear it. Did I turn on the sound?
In law enforcement,
Yeah,
we have a word for
got
this
it.
stuff.
Hear it?
Lies.
Yep.
Lies.
Unfortunately,
Bullshit.
we have
That's
to watch.
two?
The truth is, Sue Altman gets it.
Comes from a family
Oh,
of cops.
Stu Altman
We
gets
have her
it.
back because we know she has ours.
I don't know who she is. Oh, come on.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, folks. I'm Donald Trump.
It's Donald Trump's long-lost Saturday Night Live sketch from 11 years ago.
You know our wings will make you happy.
Trump dances with SNL cast members dressed as chickens in this commercial for Donald Trump's House of Wings.
Come on, get the dancers back.
For some reason, the sketch has been deleted from the official DVD, giving
I
rise
remember
to
it.
all sorts of conspiracy theories. Somebody doesn't want you to see this sketch.
The sketch, by the way, has actually been removed, I don't know why, from Hulu, from some of SNL's greatest hits. It's unclear why.
Dressed in a yellow suit and yellow tie, Trump was
I love it.
surrounded by 2004 cast members Amy Poehler, Maya
Yes.
Rudolph, Seth Meyers, and Kenan Thompson.
I love Keenan.
Trump has been
I
a
love
favorite
Kenan.
SNL target for years and managed to joke about
Look
his
at
image
this
when
man.
he hosted in 2004.
It's great to be here at Saturday Night Live, but I'll be completely honest. It's even better for Saturday Night Live that I'm here.
Now here's more lost footage from 1989 when Trump was sitting in the audience for SNL's 15th anniversary show and Chevy Chase dumped popcorn on him. The Republican presidential frontrunner will be hosting SNL on November
He's a
7th,
great guy,
and
man.
it's already stirring
he's
controversy.
so
The
mad.
nation's largest Hispanic civil rights organization calls it a slap in the face and appalling. To showcase a man whose campaign has been built on bigotry and demagoguery for the sake of buzz and ratings.
Green Acres is the place to be.
By the way, Trump has demonstrated his performing chops on shows besides SNL. Here he is in overalls singing the Green Acres theme at the
We have this.
2005 Emmy Awards.
Seriously. Come on now.
Trump's a good guy.
I mean, he's just always been, and I can't remember that much, but I did read about him a few times
Mhm.
after 9/11. He helped out during 9/11. And you heard one or two things, and that was it. But I know he did more,
Mhm.
or he probably helped people more personally, I'm thinking. Or he was trying to figure shit out. I do remember some of the news clips. I remember him saying what he heard and stuff, and it was interesting, but I'm not going to go through that right now. That's another conspiracy for another time, seriously. All right, so Joseph, Ela,
Look, the post I sent you on the Purple Heart given to Trump by a Vietnam vet. I don't think I did. I'll have to look. I'll look, Joe.
yeah,
I'll
because
look.
he told us about it the other day, and we mentioned it. I read it. He put it in the chat, and I read it off the chat.
Okay.
And I guess he sent you my email. So I'll put my email back up somewhere.
I'll look again, Joe.
I'm just not a very big email person, but I'll look for you guys. I will absolutely.
Mhm.
So
Alright.
Ela and Joseph and a few others that have been in there
I'll put it
this
up.
morning. I'll say au revoir and good night.
Yeah, she needs rest. I'll probably get some stuff done.
You're so
Tramping
lucky.
around Albuquerque.
Guys, feel free to send us memes.
Mhm.
Anything you want posted in the community that
Mhm.
where I can spice up for you, anything. Send it to Joe or myself. I'll put my email up soon, very shortly. Well, maybe tonight.
Okay.
I love you guys.
Okay,
We
Joseph.
both do, right? Don't
Yeah,
you?
I do. Yeah.
Joe. Joe, you do, right, Joe? So I'm gonna continue this yanking story once oh, God, I should really end it first.
Yeah.